Yeah. What did it say? Redundant information? It just said redundant information. I don't know what that meant. Welcome to Giants Tardy, everybody. Well, I just got news from somebody on Messenger on Facebook. I don't know if I should take it for face value, but it's kind of strange that they say this coronavirus is new, and nobody. I remember about 4 or 5 years back. I don't know for sure. I have to do a little bit of investigation on it, but there was a disease called SARS that came from China. And why on the Lysol can does it have coronavirus, SARS, the coronavirus, and then also it has another form of coronavirus on a Lysol can, and this is supposed to be a new disease, guys, but yet they have it on this Lysol can. We've had this for over maybe 8-9 months now. Oh, I'd say maybe 6 at the most, but that's not counting the shelf life and when it was manufactured. I don't know if there's a date on this, but it doesn't matter. Beside the point, it was before the coronavirus has been underneath of our scene. So yeah, we got. It's kind of just it's a little awkward, strange to me. What do you think, Haley? Do you think it's a little strange that they would have two forms of coronavirus, yet they don't know about this virus? It's mysterious to them, yet they have it on a Lysol can, and Lysol kills it. Oh, yeah, what I was saying, we got a message earlier from people that said that there's going to be helicopters flying around. Everybody stay indoors, keep your doors shut, keep your windows closed, because helicopters will be flying around spraying stuff in the air to try to eliminate this virus. Are you kidding me? Well, I just found out that Lysol kills the virus. Should everybody take a couple puffs of Lysol a day just like it's an inhaler? Oh my goodness, I'm killing the coronavirus. Or is this what the helicopters are taking on their little flight tonight? A bunch of Lysol. Are they going to Lysol the community? I don't know, guys. Be aware. 11:40, it's supposed to go on, so hold your nose, because it's gonna go on. And I don't know what they're putting in the sky. They don't have nothing on it that says, well, this is the warning label. They just choose to spray whatever in the hell in the sky that they want to. They think they got the rights to pollute us and give us whatever the hell they want. It's sad. We don't stand up, and we don't stand up for ourselves, and we don't make a stand as individuals and protect ourselves from this situation that we are in. And it's a sad situation, because it's all the fact that there's a lot of people that's getting hurt and nobody's even worrying about it, and it's more than just SARS. It's our corona, or whatever you want to call this shit. I think Mexico had something on the world, man, because they had Corona out a long time ago. And you know what? What's weird is I fell in love with the Corona and lime, man. Every time I go to the bar, I get a Corona and lime. And it's kind of sad that this virus now has just ruined my favorite alcoholic beverage, Corona and lime. I can never think of Corona and lime the same way. I'm thinking, man, now if I drink this son of a bitch, I might get sick and die of some kind of... But, another thing that really is weird is they're spraying things in the sky with these helicopters. And they're saying that this coronavirus is what? Respiratory. It affects your nose, your lungs, and your throat. Well, that's your... Well, guess what? And that's whenever you're breathing in through your nose and you're taking it all in and it's coming down your throat. This is all of this chemicals and all these stuff that maybe they're putting in the sky from the chemtrails and all this. Who knows, guys? You really need to start being observant and aware of your surroundings, because you know what? The people that are saying don't panic are the ones that you maybe not want to listen to. Maybe we should panic. Maybe this is a pandemic, and maybe this is an eye-opener. That's why they're trying to keep us in the doors. They're saying if we get in a group of 50, I understand they don't want to get people, a bunch of people to make others sick, and I understand that they're not trying to spread the disease, but at the same time, they're trying to break down the community where we don't have numbers, and we're greater at numbers. Everybody's greater at numbers. You don't send an army of fucking one out, you send a whole troop. So why are they trying to make us an army of one? Why can't we, stand up and be united and do what we choose to do and whatever? Because, regardless of this, we have a quarantine town now. Everybody's wearing rubber gloves and everything. Everything's closed down. The only way you get anything is through the drive-through, curbside pickup. And it's really becoming a sad situation, and what's really sad is the fact that everybody is falling for it. Everybody is in the stupor of believing that this is something that it's like a flu or a disease or something. No, this is something I believe that they're spraying in the skies and they're polluting us people, and they're doing it slowly where we're not aware of what's going on, man. And you know what? They take us out a little bit at a time, because that way we can't act in numbers. They take out small numbers. Because if they start taking us out big time, and a lot of us at a time, well, we're going to all be fucking aware of that, guys. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to stand up and we're going to actually unify. And people's going to actually probably stick up for one another. And we're going to get our heads together and we're going to realize what's really going on. So they have a good way of plugging us in where we're programmed, where we don't realize the situation that's we're facing, guys. So I had somebody that's really close to my heart. It's somebody that's helped me out through some troubling times and was there for me. And they sent me a message today, and it was kind of heartwarming, but yet a little bit scary at the same time. This message said, Joe, I believe it's the end of the world. I do believe they're taking us out. And this is a person that is a preacher. Literally, she's a minister. And she said, I think they're taking us out. This is the end of the world. She said, I remember asking you if you would carry me to my final resting place, but don't worry, we can carry each other. And it kind of gave me the my hair on my arm standing up right now. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about what that poor lady said to me. And it was a message that I won't forget right now, because she's somebody that I trust, and you know what? And she's got a lot of knowledge because she's somebody who's open to the world, not somebody that's so closed in that's programmed and don't understand everything that's going on. This woman is literally, I believe, she's in tune with the frequencies of the world, I guess you could say, with the realm. It's so hard, and everybody's like, man, why do sometimes you get tongue-tied? Well, it's the reason because, I got so much stuff on my mind right now and that I'm focusing on because of the situation. It kind of like blocks you from saying certain things because you got something else that's trying to jump out and, come out that just ain't coming out. It's hard to say. I don't stutter. I'm usually a smooth talking guy. I can have a nice performance, but right now it seems like my mind is so clustered due to all of this. And it's kind of strange. I live about a block away from my father. So tonight I took a little walk down to my dad's house to see how he was doing, because I'm trying to keep him. He's an elder gentleman, so I'm trying to keep him in the home and safe, and make sure he's okay. So I go down to check on him, and in between, just a block away, I get a pounding headache. It's like, maybe that's why they're telling us to stay indoors, because Hey, do you hear a helicopter? Wait a second, guys. I'll take you with me because this is a live feed. So, and I got it on my phone, so I can take my camera with me. But find out what's going on outside. Just pay attention to the sky, yo. Man, you can't see nothing. You can't see nothing up there. You can't see the moon. You can't see a star. You can't see nothing up there tonight. Not even a cloud, Haley. Look. It is so foggy and so musty up there. It's weird. That's an eerie feeling out there tonight, guys. Did you see that on the TV? Did it show up? What? Is it? So did it didn't show up nothing? Alright guys, I gotta keep the door shut because at 11:04 they're gonna open up and spray. So you know what I'm saying? Best thing I can do, guys, is plastic your house up. You know, put your ventilators on and start breathing through your toilet stools because this shit's gonna get deep. I just don't know if I believe half of the hype that I believe. I mean, it's all propaganda. You know, one person says one thing, and then you hear another person explain a whole different situation. Are you my one person that's on there? Yeah, so today I found out on the back of a Lysol can, guys, your basic Lysol, it says human coronavirus. It also says in the description that it kills SARS. And behind SARS, it's again coronavirus. They said this is a new virus, guys. I don't understand why they have two forms of it on a Lysol can when this is supposed to be a new virus. Whenever they have SARS that came out like 4 or 5 years ago in the same place, which is China. What are they doing? What are they doing in China? Why do all is this coming from China? We need to start really paying attention to maybe that, guys. You know, maybe that's where we're at. Who knows? I don't know. It's a lost. I'm scared to really pay any more mind into that situation, guys. You know, I'm working my way to 1K, guys. I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to make it through this situation. They're shutting down everything, which is really sad because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that need to get to certain places and they're closed down. They're unable to get to their families, their children, the people that they're loving. And you know what I'm saying? It's a form of protection, a form of security to be able to be around the ones that you are, you know, you love. And it helps you feel safe, even though you're not safe. Say you're in a bad situation, guys, but you got people around that you trust and you love. Well, guess what? As long as you got somebody around that you trust and you love and you know that they're going to make sure that your well-being's 100%, then I guarantee everybody that you're going to feel safe, regardless of what situation you're in, just because of the people around you. And that's what they're trying to stop. And they're trying to state, I watched on the news today, and they said if you are in more of a crowd of 10, every one of us will get quarantined. If they find us in a crowd of 10, they will quarantine all 10 of us. I would like to know where they're going to find all these places to quarantine us, guys. Where are they going to start putting us in these storage sheds? These mobile storage sheds, start throwing us in the ocean. I think they was doing that to the homeless people at one point in time. But yeah, today I brought this stream today to wake up the world and say, hey man, you know, it's the government that's bringing on this biological warfare, this pandemic, this, you know, this pandemic, this, this biological warfare, this pandemic, this, this biological warfare, this pandemic, 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 this pandemic panic, scare, whatever it is. It's done caused me a lot of issues in life because now I've done lost my vehicle because of a panicking guy driving a Jeep Cherokee just poof, bashed right into my vehicle, and he drove away just fine in his Jeep, but my poor car, it didn't make it through the crash. Now I'm facing the situation. What if this pandemic becomes something worse than what they're stating, which I know it's going to? It's just a matter of time before it does. I'm waiting for the riots and all the rampage and all the craziness to start occurring. You know what? Because I'm ready. I'm battle born, guys. I've been battle born since the day I was born. I do believe. I'm a true warrior. I'm solid. And you know what? One thing that's for sure is I'm family orientated. I'm not one of these people who's so programmed that they're so self-absorbed that they worry about themselves and what they can get for themselves. I'm worried about what's going to happen to my family, how I can keep them above ground, because if they're not here, why should I care if I am? If that makes any sense. Because you know what? I live for them. I live for myself, of course, but you know what? Without love, what's the reason to even be around? And who do you love the most? Your family, right? So who are you going to protect the most? Your family. But you know what? Everybody needs to wake up and realize that family is just not blood, guys. Family can be somebody that's close to you, that's been there through the darkest Buddhist hill in this world, man. Has no blood tie to you at all, but just been there. Been a human. Showed you what, sympathy, and what, just showed you straight, honest respect and empathy when you needed it. And that's what a true friend is. And you know what? It's not only a friend, you can consider them family, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Because you believe in the same beliefs, and you guys are going to always be there for one another. And that's what makes family is, unity, unified, because a man and a woman, they're not related, but I tell you what, as soon as they get married, they're family, right? That's what they're considered family. Even though they're not blood tied, they're still family. So that's just a small example of what I'm trying to state about family. Family ain't got to be somebody that you're tied to through the blood. Family can be somebody, anybody, as long as there's somebody that's wholeheartedly there for you and not just giving you 50%, but giving you the 100% that you deserve. Because everybody deserves 100%. Because I believe if you give somebody 100%, they shouldn't give you 50 back. They should give you exactly what you put in. And whenever you give something to somebody, if you put your 100% into something, that's something that we need to realize, guys. Don't be selfish with that 100%. Don't be like, oh, well, I did this for you, and throw that in their face to try to get them to do something for you in the future. Because guess what? You're asking for payment for that good deed. Therefore, it wasn't a good deed. Because you know what? It seems like you had a motive with that deed. Like, haha, I'm going to do this for them because now I got one on them. You shouldn't think like that. You should just think like this, guys. I'm helping one person up. Karma will come along and help you up because you just helped that person up. I guarantee it. One point in time in my life, I gave a person a $20 bill. This person, it's 11:30. I'm hearing doors slamming outside. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, wanted to make sure it's not the the quarantine group, man. Don't come here, guys. You come in here with your plastic bags. I tell you what, I got something for you. You're not gonna like it. This is my private property. This is our house, and gosh damn it, if I don't want you here, I'll tell you to go because you ain't got a right on my private property. I'll make sure of it. We ain't renting this house, so there ain't nobody that can come and kick our door in. Is that right? We have a right to tell anybody we want to get the hell out, ain't they right? Okay, correct. So, police officials or whatever, they better have a nice warrant coming with them if they're coming through my door. Because nobody's allowed in here unless, guess what? I allow them through that threshold. I don't seem like I'm a very big guy, guys, and I don't seem like I'm very frightening because you know what? I'm a human individual who has, I'm somebody that, you know what? I don't base my mind on instinct whenever I have to take care of, whenever I have to take care of business or something. I'm somebody who's pretty skilled that knows what he's doing. So, a lot of these people black out and they don't know where they're going with it. They just act on anger and they're driven towards something. So, and they're just swinging and flaring and just going at it. Well, you know what? I'm the type of person, I know how to pinpoint the situation, know when to block, know when to bob, know when to weave, and know when to push in. So, while I'm waiting for somebody to come in anytime, because guess what? There's an offer right here. I got a lot of stress, a lot of emotion, a lot of things in my head that it might be able to help cure. I don't go for all these pills that they try to give us. But guys, I just wanted to come to you today, say hello, Johnny Startery. I guess I've been trying to do this live stream so I can maybe grow and get my 1K, but I still can't seem to get anybody involved in my streams. It's kind of sad. I guess I'm just not that popular, and it's like I got 800 and I think 32 subscribers. I'm not for sure today. I didn't really look before I started this stream, but I do believe I do got 800 at least, and for having 800 people and never having anybody that pays attention to the stream, it's like I get one person, and as soon as that one person gets on here, they jump straight off. Maybe it's this. I just want everybody to know, if you watch the Tartarians and everything, I want everybody to know that the swastika is not originated from Germany, is not originated from Hitler. It did not come from Hitler. It came from the Tartarian. It is, and it's also in many things. This is actually a Buddhist key of wisdom. This is supposed to be the key of enlightenment, guys. And that's why Hitler wanted it so bad for himself. He wanted that significant signal, that significant sign, because it meant that he had power. That's a sign of power, I do believe. And, it's something that maybe we don't realize and understand. But I'm starting to see it in a lot of depictions, in India. And a lot of things that I've been paying attention to. I'm not no Hindu and all that. I only believe in one thing in this world, and I do believe that there's a higher power, And I'm still a little bit fuzzy on that whole thing, But it's still the fact that I know that somebody created this, because this is a creation, guys. This is not real. I don't think it's real. I mean, it's real right now because it's really happening, but it's not real. If you understand that. It's really happening, but it's not real. Put that together, guys. Alright, I'm getting off here. I've been on here for 30 minutes. So I'm going to smoke some of this stuff that's legal here in Illinois. I don't think it brought the coronavirus to town. I think it might take it out, though. So I'm going to puff up a little bit, get myself nice and relaxed, lay back down, and I sadly but have to go into the storm tomorrow, and hopefully I start a new job and painting planes, and I'll be in St. Louis, so I just hope I don't go into the eye of the storm and then come and infect my family, because you know what, you can't put a price on life, guys. And don't go out there and do anything that's going to cause you harm and for a few dollars, because how are you going to spend it when you're dead? Make sense? Alright. stay safe, everybody. Uh, this is a lot more than what we're really because, like I said, we got the human corona, uh, the human coronavirus right here, and then you got the SARS coronavirus right here. Okay, and it all come from the can of Lysol. Right on the back says that it disinfects it. And the next, ooh, okay, it's 11:40, guys. It's 11:40 on time. And I was gonna end this stream at around 11:40 for the sole fact. You know what? The helicopters are supposed to be spraying at 11:40. Am I right? So I guess that's doing the investigation of the Giants Tartary helicopter spraying disinfectant Lysol across the state of Illinois because it just proves it, you know. So daily recommendations from your public health formulation. Everybody, we recommend you grab a can of Lysol daily. Inhaler. This will disinfect you of any corona-19 virus. Now, don't take my advice because you know what? I'm giving you the same fake bullcrap that they're giving you guys on the news, man. Do not huff the Lysol. I am not trying to be responsible for anybody huffing Lysol and coming up dead. So do not huff the Lysol. It was just a joke. But guess what? It does kill the coronavirus. So we do know what's on them helicopters, guys. Don't we? Lysol. Get them, Lysol. If we just took a bunch of Lysol and poured it all over the world, we would just have a corona-free industry. Let's get it on, guys. Break out the Lysol. Everybody, give a couple puffs outside your door. Let's kill this coronavirus. Giants Tartary. Stay tuned, y'all. Hope everybody stays safe. Stay out of groups.